have this old HP laptop. Shouldn't really make a difference what brand it is. Everything's pretty much similar depending on the brand. But it's missing a key over here. I have a worn button, a couple of keys that are worn. So instead of buying a whole new one, silver for these, it's like $40 for a whole keyboard just for that. I go, that's crazy. I found a parts keyboard for a little under $8 shipped. So I bought that, and now we're going to transfer the keys that I don't have onto this one. See, there's all different styles. See, this key is missing the actual springy piece. That's what I'm going to call it, technical name. And then it's also missing the button that snaps onto that. So to get that off is also tricky. It has little hooks, but I'll show you when I get the other ones off. First though, you just gotta pry a key off, which is pretty easy. To make a better video than the other people that have this, it's just absolutely terrible, their videos. All I do, I use 2 small screwdrivers. These are just Craftsman 1/8 inch screwdrivers. Really don't need the brand, but just push down on it. Make sure you don't shoot metal, so be careful. You could scratch up the surrounding keys, but I just pry around it, and eventually it'll pop off. Just nice, gentle. You have to find the clips which are around it. This can take a while. So there's one right there. Oh, here another one. Just don't force it too much so you snap everything up. There's might have been another one. Does it come off now? Yes, it comes off. So you just kind of do that. On the back, you'll see that there are little locks. These ones are still intact. They haven't been broken off, and that just snaps on to the little springy piece, which is over here. You see, when you push down on it, it pops it up. So that's how you do that one. Now I'm gonna clean around here with a little rubbing alcohol, I think, just to get it nice. And get the key off our part keyboard. So let me do that, and we'll set you back up. This keyboard's quite dirty, but it does have better keys than what I have. Some little scratches and whatnot. But for $7, and plus we're gonna sell the other keys. I don't think I did that bad. We're gonna get this whole one off over here with the bracket, so I'll work on that one. This one might be a little more tricky because it's small, but same concept here. Alright, this one is very simple. I just pried it over here off camera, and now I somehow have to get this bracket off. It has these little hooks that I have to pop off. I might need to trade this screwdriver for a pick tool. And this is my first time doing this. I was just watching the other videos on the internet, and I think they are terrible. So that's that. We have to figure out how to get this bracket off. Thinking I might have to squeeze it like over here to get pressure off of it, and then perhaps it will pop over those clips. I don't know. We'll see. Adding stuff into our tool list. Pick tools. You're gonna need that. Automotive pick tools. You can really get them anywhere. You can get plastic ones as well for like cleaning guns and stuff. Depending on what country you live in, they might be anti-gun. But where the heck did that little thing go? Oh no. Alright. So that's how we lost it again. It's so small and tiny. Come on. How's this video? Well, I think it's... I don't know, the other videos really suck, like I said. There's that one. All I did was pull up on it on the side, and I just popped it off. It comes right off. Didn't break anything. So now we have to reattach this thing, and I totally forget which way it went. This way or that way. Oh no, so I'm probably going to have to pull off another one to see. I think I figured it out. I didn't review my video, but I think that's how it went. These little ears, there's like little curved ears. They got a lock under it. Basically every keyboard, especially this keyboard, apparently these HPs, they say they have a couple different versions of it. That seems to be on there good. So, I'm gonna pop our key back on, see if it sticks. Hope so. Oh, look at that. So that's how you do it. Let's do another one. Nice. I'm thinking maybe someone else used this keyboard as a parts keyboard and sent it on its way. I might be doing the same thing. But I believe that this one, when they pulled off, was it that F8 button? They were a little aggressive on that holder. Let's get off the N and the M and the A, S, and O, and then we're probably going to send this thing on its way for what I paid or a little bit more. Or I'm going to part it out. So I'll show you that process. I'm going to need to just set down this camera well. What you could do too, if you don't want to scratch the surrounding keys, I wouldn't recommend maybe like tape too much, because tape might rip the paint off. Just like anything, you know, a rag, a cloth, an old tissue, I don't know, used tissue, and you could do that. So I'll show you how I do that again on the larger keys. And this 1/8 screwdriver, try it. Let's go easy, you know, you gotta be very gentle, just don't be yanking on it like an animal. I did this again, one over here. So I put paper over here to protect the surrounding one. You can also just lift up what I found a little bit with your finger and just give it a little pressure, and it'll come off as well. You see, I didn't break that one. Where's the camera lens? I don't know. I gotta zoom out of this thing. This camera's junk. What can be? All the tabs are still there. So as you get more comfortable, you can work a little faster. And yeah, that's how you do it. I'll do it after I'm done playing with this. I'm just gonna add in again how you get those little brackets off, because that's the hardest part, I think. Moving the key is very simple with that little bracket or the chassis piece, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it is. Hook and loop. That's the one that's tricky. So now what you could do too, if you're a prankster, you can take off your friend's keyboard, your sister, your brother, your mom or dad, and rearrange the keys and screw them up a little bit if they don't know where the keys are. Hahaha. Alright, what was I telling you? Don't be aggressive, and I was aggressive on the third try, and now this whole thing is twisted because the inside piece, oh man, the inside piece and the outside piece is not no longer aligned properly. So this is all loose over here. The inner piece is loose, but I'm getting caught in this corner over here. So again, we're using our pick tool, and we're slowly trying to work this little metal. It's very hard to see. You need like a magnifying glass, but there's a little metal tab over here that you have to carefully get underneath it without wrecking the keyboard. So the pick tool is sharp. You can go through the keyboard with this, so be careful. And yeah, carefully pry this thing off. If I wreck it, I have another one, but you out there replacing keys off frame again, you might have a problem. So this thing's on there, good. We wrecked it. Sometimes you can just get the inner piece out, and then the outer piece will follow. But this one, I don't know what we did over here. What I had to do is go in with the screwdriver over here, and I popped it. If you have things to compare it to, you can definitely put it back together like I did. Just make sure that the tab, I'll put it over here. There's a tab over here that has to go on underneath. This is the inner piece. The inner piece has to go underneath the outer piece. And there's just two little tabs on the side, and you can get that thing on. So that actually worked. I was getting nervous there, like it was never going to go back together, one of those situations, but we didn't. These also go bad. Little rubbers on them. They can crack. It's kind of like the rubbers in your key fob if you have a fancy car with key fobs. I don't. Yeah, you should really clean all this crap out the best you can and reassemble it. We're missing steps. We're gonna get disliked going, your video is terrible. Man, I don't think anyone else showed this crap yet on the YouTube. Maybe someone did, not the big videos. The small videos that are better always show up later. I think that thing is on. I think. We have to see if we get the spring action. And yeah, there we go, it picks up. You see, you want it to pick up. Yeah, that one picks up in the back. Yeah, as long as it picks up, you're good. So let's go smash these keys on. And reverse the M from the N. Hopefully, and again, they should, right? Probably not on video, it won't happen. It'll never go back on. Nice. So, that's how you do it. What's I gonna do? It's gonna do a video how to remove this little thing. These are tricky. I would recommend pick tool. This one's already half off, so let's try this one. Pick tool. And then slowly work it off in the corners. It's very difficult doing this one hand. I need a camera guy. Just make sure again you don't pierce through the actual keyboard with the sharp object, because you will be screwed. I already get that one side off. This side. Oh wait. Sometimes in this, you come in here at one of these big ones, and you can pop it off. Yeah, I'm just learning with this. This is first timer for me. Come on. I want to wreck it on camera. Wreck it. I don't know, something like that. I ain't a keyboard guy. Hopefully it helps someone though, this thing. You just keep playing with it, and you will get it off. Because I did. Oh, there we go, right there, twisted. And then this piece is all screwed up, so then you have to realign this, which isn't that difficult. What is it, the bottom? It's almost there actually. The bottom has to go first, and then you just click it on. Let's see if I can do this. You can't see it. Come on. I think they spilled soda on this keyboard or something. It is used. It feels sticky in some spots. You probably did. Oh, you see this? When you look on the back, that little tab has to go on the other side. Right now it's reversed. That's why it's not cooperating with me. This little ear has to go first. That goes over, and then you click it. That should go. I don't think I got the other side. I don't think I damaged this one too. Sometimes you can damage these when they get twisted up like that. Yeah, it's kind of a tedious process. If you have no patience, this isn't for you. There we go, I got it right there. It's on. And it rotates. Yeah, it rotates. It's supposed to drop. So there's a close-up shot of a fingernail and a little bracket thing. That's how you do it. I'm done. If you like the video, subscribe. I don't know. We're doing more and more computer crap. Thumbs up too, man. If you got thumbs, some people don't have thumbs, unfortunately. Someone's gonna say, your video sucks, but you know what? They tried to make a video doing this, a little camera in a dark room with a junky keyboard, and try it yourself. It's not that easy.